Your child will no longer be identified as an English language learner once he or she meets the exit criteria. Exit criteria refers to the level of English language proficiency that students must have in order to no longer be eligible for English language program support. Similar to eligibility criteria, exit criteria is established at a state level, but in some cases it is established at a district level. So, what is used to determine if a student no longer needs English language program support? Members of the WIDA consortium commonly use scores from the Access for ELLs test to determine if a student can exit a language support program. Every year, English language learners in grades kindergarten through 12 take an English language proficiency test called Access for ELLs 2.0. Access for ELLs 2.0 is used to measure a student's English language proficiency in listening, reading, speaking, and writing. Similar to WIDA Screener, Access for ELLs 2.0 was designed to measure what a child can do with social and instructional language, and what they can do with academic language in the areas of language arts, mathematics, science, and social studies. Scores from Access for ELLs 2.0 are also reported by the 4 language domains: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Language domain scores on Access for ELLs range from 1.0 to 6.0. Access for ELLs 2.0 reports 4 different composite scores: oral language, literacy, comprehension, and the overall composite score. Remember that composite scores represent a combination of the individual scores for listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Composite scores also range from 1.0 to 6.0. The scores reported by the Access for ELLs 2.0 test are also based on the WIDA English language proficiency levels. The WIDA English language proficiency levels describe what English language learners at each level can do with language when they have the appropriate supports or additional help. It is also important to know and understand what the Access for ELLs 2.0 scores mean, because they are based on the WIDA levels of English language proficiency and are commonly used in the WIDA consortium to establish exit criteria for English language program support. So, will my child always be an English language learner? English language learners that meet the exit criteria will no longer be identified as an English language learner. Your child's scores on the annual Access for ELLs 2.0 test will determine if he or she will no longer require English language program support. As a parent, you have the right to know and understand your child's scores on the Access for ELLs 2.0 test. If you have questions on your child's scores, we encourage you to contact your child's school.